Good evening folks, welcome to another flight time video with me Andy. I hope you're all well and I hope you're all doing good during this stupid, weird coronavirus time. Let's just put some crap in the bin before we start. And tonight we're going to basically, this is like a super simple like early season trout nymph. It's just a good little one, just like it's more like a searching pattern. It doesn't really imitate anything, but you know, the fish seem to like it. So anyway, the hook we got in the vise is a trout line. This is the ST320 in a number 14, and the bead is a 3.5mm, again trout line, tungsten, slotted in copper. That was a mouthful. The thread we're using here, this is a Textreme AO, and I can't really slide it around, but it's in brown, dark brown. And we're just going to start this thread behind the bead. Just do a few turns up, a few turns back, and then we're going to cinch the bead up with your fingers. Just do a few turns in behind it in like a conical shape, just so it doesn't go anywhere. Come in with a stuff everywhere, like fur everywhere. Come in with a sharp pair of scissors, just trim off the excess. Now we're going to take this thread down towards the back of the fly, just before the bend, and now we're going to tie in the tail. I'm actually going to use some partridge on this for the tail, just a little bit of partridge. You can use coq de leon, you can use whatever you really want. So I'm going to use a few. I've messed that up. I'll grab a few more partridge strands. I actually messed it up. I ripped it to crap. I don't know if that's English, but I ripped it very poorly. There we go. So got like a few partridge strands here, fibres. This is English partridge, and we just tie those in. So basically just tie those in at the back. There you go, that's long enough. It's around about just under the length of the body. Don't want it crazy long. And we're just going to do a turn underneath just to help zip those up. Next step, this is some copper wire. This is UTC copper wire. It's quite thick copper wire. Again, just going to place that on the side and catch that in so the excess is the length of the body. As you can see, we've got our partridge up here, which is slightly longer. Just basically place your scissors behind the bead, give it a trim, and then all you need to do is come in with your thread and just tidy up this section before we start our dubbing process. So just, there we go. So there's our body nice and neat and level before we start. Next step, we're going to grab some trout line. This is just some trout line pure squirrel dubbing, and this is just colours natural, just how it comes, how they come in the wild, the poor little squirrels. You just grab like a pinch. This probably might not be enough. I'll probably have to dub some more onto there. I'll grab another little pinch. This dubbing lasts forever as well. I think in the last 3 years I've only gone through one packet of this. This is actually a new packet. It's amazing stuff, I love it. And once that's dubbed on really easy as well because it's got natural oils in there. And now, once it's dubbed on, start at the back and just wind it up. Try and create a slight taper section. And then once you get to the head, you can grab your copper wire, start at the back, and just wind the copper wire up through. Just try and do even turns. And when you get to the head, do a turn over the top, turn in front, and I'm just basically folding the wire forward and then continuing those turns forward. And all that's left to do, give your wire a helicopter and snap it off. Now before I put my collar in, I'm going to come in with my dubbing brush. This is just a Stoneful one. I want this fly to be nice and buggy and what have you, and just basically brush all that squirrel out so you get those nice guard hairs sticking out. So there's your, I'll try and get underneath it as well. There we go. So you want that body nice and bushy or shaggy, whatever you want to call it. And then next step, come in with the Cyber Eye Spectra flash in Peacock. Just going to grab a small pinch of this. I really do like this for my collars and stuff, and use it on other things. Just dub this onto your thread. Slide it up towards the eye of the bead, and then just come over the top. So you don't need a crazy big collar on these, just enough to create, like, impart a bit of flash and what have you into them. And then grab some varnish or whatever you want to use. You can use UV resin for this as well. Grab your whip finish tool, 5-turn whip finish there. Come in with a pair of sharp scissors and then trim off your excess. So there you go, great little early season trout nymph. I need to get a true rotatory vise as well. Look at that, it goes too high. I don't know why I haven't got one, but I haven't. Probably because I can't afford one. To be honest with you, I can't afford to buy another vise at the moment. But that's fine, we'll stick with this one, it seems to work for the videos. Anyway, there is your trout nymph. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please leave a like if you like the video, and also, you know, just give me a comment. It's nice to hear from you guys and girls. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video.